Typically, you would say it took a village. I think this one took like 3, 4, or 5 villages. Seeing people arrive at the summit, recognize each other, and feel a little bit less lonely and more supported. That's why we do this work.
This is long-term work. As we spend the next 2 days coming together to discuss best practices and strategies and hear poems and share visions, I ask that we also hold with us the broad significance of this shared mission and the impact that our efforts will have on future generations. This is long, long work that will outlast us.
Each day of this summit is meant to be a reunion, a resurrection, a revival, a return to our ancestors and to ourselves. May we be like the seeds that bloom in the now and forever. May we do the work that our ancestors could not do and would be proud of. May we do the work that will make us ancestors lovingly remembered. May this present become a beautiful past.
Yeah, I think at Monticello, we talk a lot about getting off of the mountaintop and knowing that our institution is 101 years old and that we've done serious research for many, many decades, but that research hasn't been disseminated or truly accessible, I think is really important. So it's about meeting people where they are.
As public historians, we have to provide them with the tools to know the stories, the things that are hidden, purposefully or not. Once we provide them with those tools, watch out, stand back. The work will be done.
I don't know that it's up to me to choose what story goes in public space. I think everyone's story should have a chance to be in public space. How can we craft monuments for a society that looks like this room, someone said, and that looks like the country? So it has to be able to absorb a multitude of stories. You can't make a monument that's so static that it cannot adapt.
Create the community that you want to be in and use the tools that we have available to us to cultivate that for the future. If you see that kind of communal space missing from the place that you are in, how do you create that so that future generations can join the community that you built?
Look to the generosity. Where can we generously share the weight of this? Because there ain't no one person to carry that, you know? Words like independence, words that fall on the fanfare and the glory of the country that we live in. Oof, they were expensive. We still pay, and it's not, and it's still not true. And we ask ourselves, was it worth it?
The way that you connect with the kaleidoscopic cloth of the United States, which needs our love, is person to person, right? Like it's the Say His Name piece, right? It's Hemmings's signature. It's the animated eye that you don't know whether it is from the past or the present.
The ephemeral has a lot of power because we become the monuments, to return back to that. The artwork can seed itself in us, and then we become the monuments that take it around and around and around. Many people's hands, many ancestors were part of this project. All the viewers become part of this project, and then they go out. They're out in the world already. They didn't even intend to see it, right? And it's part of them now too. And this is one of the responsibilities as an artist, right? To do right by that, to do right by your ancestors, and to put them in the minds and the eyes of those who are beholding them.
How can we connect the sort of history and legacy, but make it alive, make it living? What is the work that they did? What are the people and things that they studied? What are the books that they read? Who are the people they were in conversation and community with? And how do we use the house as a basis to explore those relationships in a way that is active, but also in a way that is within the social fabric of the neighborhood?
How do we collaborate together on solving some of the bigger problems that are facing the city, facing the country, through art, through monuments, through visualizing histories and stories? I mean, I know I'm getting a lot of ideas about the kind of work I want to do, and I feel also a sense of belonging among people who are like-minded. I mean, I need that. I need those kind of spaces.
The gravity and the urgency of the work is inescapable. I will reiterate that we're living in a moment of enormous contention in the United States, and the questions are electric in the air around us. Who gets to shape public memory? Which voices are privileged in our public spaces? Which communities have the power to shift the commemorative landscape? How do we find our people, and how do we stand together and do the work?
We be each other's place of light. We be each other's blaze and fire. And we stir and we stoke and we make black smoke rising.
I believe the truth is more powerful than lies. I believe that love is more powerful than hate. I believe the life force is more powerful than violence, but it's fighting it out right now. So I think that coming together to say, hey, it's you, and it's you, and it's you, and it's you, and we are here, and to invoke June Jordan, and we are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the ones we have been waiting for. So let's act like it. Let's act like it every day in every way.